Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to extend the play. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
2nd down after the incompletion. As a design quarterback keeper, powering through.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Here's the option play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense hold up here on third and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Dogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They go with a direct snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
An important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got it. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over.
Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Georgia, 28. Ohio State, 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Here we go.
Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across midfield. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Hands off to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big gain. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Caught. Can he get in? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Johnson. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. We'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime, but not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Just 12 seconds remaining in the first half as they line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry up. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks loose at the 45. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. That puts him on top in the second half. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And there's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set, second down play here. They'll run it to the right side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there, second down coming up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to field it. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Powerful running here. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Give it to the back again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hits the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to throw it deep. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown. And now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for two. Try to win it right here. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
What a great job of coming up with that onside kick. Now it's going to be interesting to see how they work the clock. All you need is a field goal here late in this game. Let's see how aggressive their offensive coordinator is.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.